Now.
Oh, we're going to start now? Okay, this is a couple things I've been doing with the Wildcat wing. I've been putting rivets on it. There's a couple ways to do it, but basically you have to start with the lines of the rivets that are on the full-scale plane. And I find the best way to do that is with a plastic model. So I bought a 1/48 size plastic model, and I copied the rivet lines from the model, and then I transferred them here to my wing, and I put them in pencil this way, okay, front to back, leading edge to trailing edge, and from wingtip to root, I have panel lines that I did with primer paint, okay? So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can mark these distances with a
protractor, isn't it?
No, it's what is this? Well, anyway, one of these things.
It's called a
Okay, so you can mark it, and then you can mark it crossways by using the pencil and a line, and then it's set for about 1/4 of an inch for each rivet. Or you can be lazy like me, and you can just lay the aluminum straight edge down, and then you just start.
That's just a regular bottle.
This is a bottle that woodworkers use to put glue in joints, okay? And there's RC 56, okay? Or now it's called Formula 560, and it's a Zap product, okay? So that's what I use. It's a little thick. The consistency's a little thick. That's what you want. You want them rounded.
The pin. Where does that come from?
Oh, this is what you buy at a woodworking store for the woodworkers to put glue in.
So you can get the whole thing.
You get the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So now you start, and what I do is I got my mind programmed at 1/4 inch for each one, and then I start. And I just set the rivet down nice and easy. You want them nice and round. You don't want them too big. So if they start to get too big, two things you can do. Carl, just knock that stuff on the floor. Oh, crap. But anyway, you don't want them too big, so you just touch it to make a nice looking rivet. Now, if the airplane was bigger, the rivets could be bigger, okay? Or if the airplane's smaller, you need to make the rivets smaller. So you just go along there, and that's about 1/4 of an inch. This is a 1/3 scale airplane, so that means that if I scale this up, that would be putting a rivet on a full-scale airplane at about every inch, okay? 1 rivet per inch. So I'm coming down, and I just work my way down. The thing you got to think about as you do this is you got to work away from your work so you don't have to lay your hand on rivets that you've already done. So I do the long lines first, and then I do the cross lines. I let it dry, and then I do the cross lines, okay? And I never count the rivets. I never count. I have no idea. But I'll tell you one thing. If you think about this ruler is 36 inches long, and I'm putting 4 every inch. So whatever 4 times 36 is, 140
46.
something. Yeah, 146.
44.
So,
or something, yeah.
So every time that I get to the end of this ruler, I've done 144 rivets or 100. But anyway, if you count them, it's going to drive you nuts, all right? So I wouldn't do that, all right? And work your way along. Now, when you get a plastic model, you'll see different size rivets on it. Like this particular airplane has a folding wing. So right here, where I've simulated the wing fold, these rivets are larger. So the way you achieve a larger rivet is just leave the glue down a little bit longer. So if I was going to make a big rivet right here, I'm going to wipe it off later. So I wait. See the size of that rivet compared to the size here. Here's a small rivet next to it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a medium rivet. Okay? And here's a little teeny tiny rivet. So that's an idea. So out of the same dropper, it's not any different for the nozzle here or for the pin. I can get 4 different size rivets. It's just a technique, okay? Now, you make a mistake, you just take your rag and wipe it off, okay? You're done.
Nice.
It's water-soluble glue. If this gets thick, you add a little water to the bottle to make your consistency, and then you just continue on. So, if you got a nice, comfortable stool,
and good tunes or
you put
TV in the background.
Yeah, TV or tunes going. Peter Gabriel.
Yep.
So you just move yourself along, and you put one every 1/4 of an inch. So I don't count the rivets, so I can't tell you whether it's 5,000, 10,000, 30,000, 40,000, but I'll tell you one thing, they're all on there.
They are.
That's all I can tell you, okay? And like I said, if you make a mistake, now, if you go back after this is done and these are dry and you decide that something doesn't look right, you just take the X-Acto knife and you flip them right off. They come right off, okay?
Excellent.
Now, another trick, if you really want to do something, you can color this glue, okay? You can color it silver, you can color it gray. You put a little pigment in the glue, so then you would have the rivets would be colored. So after you paint the wing and you want to burnish the rivets a little bit, you could burnish them so you would see different, so the rivets would appear like they're actually aluminum or metal type rivets.
Right. Wow.
So that's all I got for today.
All right. Have a nice day.
Yep.
Thanks, Mike.